Hey everyone, TheShuffleBuffle here with another episode in my highway to the top. I believe this is episode 6. We're going as Brazil. We've got a 4-3-2-1 with Pato, Neymar, Hulk, Oscar, Paulinho, Ramirez, Marcelo, Dede, Thiago Silva, Dani Alves and Diego Alves, with Neymar and Hulk as the right and left forward. So I've chosen this formation just because it seems powerful for Brazil, because obviously they've got such a good attack and you want to use their attack to the best as you of your advantage. And as you can see there, Neymar, with ridiculous amounts of space while he's scaling, manages to fire it off of the bar into the back of the net, and that is a brilliant goal. We managed to get the ball here after a really bad throw there by the keeper, and Pato manages to clean up and put it past the keeper onto the near post, which is indeed quite overpowered, it seems, in this FIFA, pretty much like the finesse shot in every other FIFA. So I am basically all over him, as you can see by the stats. My more shots, more possession, and obviously my finishing has been better since I am 2-0 up. And here Neymar almost managed to put that into the side netting, but De Gea saves, and he did this quite a few times. He rushed his keeper, which is always a bad idea, because if they realise that you have rushed your keeper, they're going to put it wider, and that's what I did with Dede there, managing to finish it off basically. And I was getting a bit more cocky towards this time, and a nice, really beastly goal there. Ramirez fires a cannon to the front post, and a wonderful pass from Neymar, I think it was, a RB skill pass there, to Ramirez, who manages to fire it past. And here I'm basically thinking it's all over, so I'll just shoot, and Marcelo misses, but then he passes, which is an awful idea. And at any point in a game, if you do not click A straight away, the ball is most likely going to get stolen if the player knows about FIFA basically. And I managed to steal the ball with Pato and calmly finish it past the goal. And here is some more cockiness. The RBA pass shot into the goal past De Gea after chesting it down from a cross from Ramirez. And that is when you know when you have dominated a game, when you're 6-0 up, and it's especially surprising since it is against Manchester United. But that, I think, is not it. I think it does turn into 7. Yep, Paulinho to Neymar, who manages to keep the ball somehow. And I tried a skill, end up not managing, well, basically failing, and then putting it in with Hulk after. With actually, he has quite a nice touch to keep the ball away from De Gea. Here, yeah, there you go. And De Gea makes a stupid sort of dive towards the ball, and he ended up leaving, I believe. So we determined the result of the match instead of going into the match statistics, and obviously we get a win for that. So 3 wins, 1 lost in Division 7 is alright. So we go as Inter next with a 4-2-3-1. Milito, Palacio, Cassano, Guarin, Gargano, Cambiasso, Zanetti, Samuel, Ranocchia, Nagatomo and Handanovic. And I've got to say, Inter are one of the worst teams I have played with on this. Honestly, just incredibly bad at finishing. As you can see, I was all over this guy who was playing as PSG. He had 1 shot, I had 8, I had 55% possession, he had 45, or at least I think that's what it was. And he made 1 change, which was bring on, no, 2 changes, Menez for Lavezzi and Gamero for Ibrahimovic, and he actually scores right after making that change with Menez. And that was incredibly infuriating. This whole game is for me, because I have basically been all over him, and he's just managed to make 1 change and instantly score on me, and it's incredibly annoying. I feel like if Milito was a better finisher, which is odd because I thought he was a good finisher on this game, I might have been able to win this. And as you can see, Lucas even with a goal to make it 2-0 against us, and it does not look like we're coming back at all into this game. And this just tops it off. A stupid boot away that I attempted manages to hit him I did actually try to boot it down the left, but for some reason he Samuel wanted to boot it down the right, so I ended up losing that game 3-0. And this meant that I wanted to win the next game even more. So as you can see by the stats, we probably should have won that. I mean, the shots on target is not great as comparison to the shots, which was 15 and 7. So we are going with AC Milan. We've got El Shaarawy, Balotelli, Rubinho, Boateng, Nocerino, Montalivo, Desiglio, I think it is, Mexes, Zapata, Abate and Abiati in a 4-3-3 with a defensive mid. I do end up changing to a 4-3-2-1 and in about the 20th minute because I think it's a lot more central, which is how I like to play. And a nice little skill there from Rubinho to keep the ball, and he puts it into the bottom corner there. Nice little goal. So the PSG goals were quite nice, some of them, but it was at the same time incredibly annoying to lose to someone after they made 2 changes, which just changed the game completely. But I still had more possession and more shots, so it was indeed quite annoying. And once again, someone tries to throw it out, and I managed to take the ball and capitalise. And this is why you should not throw it out with your keeper unless you are 100% sure it's going to go to your player. You should either pass to your right back, left back, or boot it up, because otherwise it is likely going to be the opposition getting that ball. So Balotelli here with a dirty pass over to Rubinho, and honestly I was just so annoyed from the last game that that's basically why I decided to pass there. It was that infuriating that I wanted someone else to be as mad as me. You mad, bro? Indeed I was. So, that is how that game ends. 3-0 for us, and we were a deserved win there. So we are coming to the end of this episode. So I've been the TheShuffleBuffle. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I will see you all next time.